Have you ever wondered how to run your business campaign with email marketing? Do you often wonder how to format a perfect email for your business? Have you found yourself frequently thinking if you have proper knowledge of important rules of email marketing that profit your business? If yes, then you have landed on the right video. Welcome back to another episode of Colorful Finance, the #1 source for content centered around earning money from home. We provide you with theoretical experience in our videos and practical experience with the tools we provide you in the description. Subscribe to the channel so you're always up to date with our latest uploads. In this video, we'll take you through everything you need to know about creating the best campaign possible with email marketing. Now let's get into it. Creating a successful email marketing design depends upon a few key points. The first key is to keep it simple. If your email contains a flashy attention-grabbing window of opportunity, but no real content, you're not going to get the results most businesses desire. People steer clear of the gimmicks, so if your current campaign is gimmicky, you may want to consider revamping. If you make the decision to revamp, consider the following. Try a simple email newsletter. The reason for this is a recent report by Nielsen Norman Group. The average email user only reviews an internet newsletter for an average of 50 seconds. Whereas, marketing campaigns boarded by email only hold the reader's attention for around 4 seconds. As you can see, the newsletter format will hold your average reader's attention 10 times more than the normal email. This in turn brings us to the actual design of the newsletter or the email. It's important to create a simple email marketing design that both captures the attention but also keeps the attention. The simple truth is that most consumers and email users only read a fraction of the emails they receive. The rest of the emails that they actually open are merely scanned for content. Depending upon the individual, different advertising dynamics are found appealing. For this reason, your email newsletter or advertisement should appeal to each of these demographics. Aside from simplicity, an effective email marketing campaign will utilize 𝐤𝐨𝐬𝐬 principles of design. By promoting contrasting colors to draw the eye and call readers to action over the amplification of certain statements. You may also want to consider the very email inboxes from the standard for emailing sources. For example, Hotmail and AOL both offer varying standards when it comes to opening an email. It's a good idea to use colors and fonts that will be visually appealing in any email genre. Most email forums have moved on to the concept that the design segment should not contain more than 200 to 300 pixels. This means that your email design should not be disproportionate. Try to ensure that your marketing design has a smooth flow and is distributed evenly for the entirety of the content. There have been countless studies on how most internet users read email and various documents throughout the web. Your desire should be to gain reader attention, and you can be sure to do this by using an email marketing design. The most effective design is constructed around a 5-second view of any page. That means any information put on your page should be readable/scannable within a 5-second time constraint. It's a good idea to use your knowledge. When it comes to marketing and media, ensure that your message takes up less real estate than standard email advertisements. If your email ad takes up too much space or comes across as too spammy, most ISPs will automatically filter it out as junk. The imagery you placed inside your email should convey a rapid message. Don't make the mistake of using photos and logos for mere beautification. To make the most of your marketing campaign, ensure that your pictures say something besides "I'm pretty." Email marketing is a rapid response industry. This means you must be certain to give your potential clients every opportunity to make contact with you. You can be easily contacted via contact information placed within your messages. Be sure to include links to your site, your address information, your phone numbers, your fax number, and any other information that can be used to contact you on a daily basis in every email that you send to potential clients. Let's face it, without the proper email marketing design, your email campaign may well be predestined to fail. Knowledge is power. Use what you have learned here and from other resources well, and your email campaign will stand a much better chance of adding profit to your bottom line. Important rules for successful email marketing. You own an online business, and you know that to make money you need a list of people, a list of passionate buyers who are hungry for your offer and will devour it when you send it out. Don't forget to use the double opt-in model, because people may not remember that they opted into your list. Using the double opt-in method, you ensure that all people on your list gave you permission to send them your emails. Your autoresponder email messages should be mini sales letters including solid content to keep your list subscribed. And finally, you want to send the emails on a regular basis, but not too often, so your subscribers don't forget who you are, or worse, get overwhelmed by your messages. It requires much time, testing, and measuring to choose the right email marketing strategy and set it up in the right way, but it is well worth the efforts in the end. Let's talk now about 3 simple but incredibly important rules to set you on the right path with the email newsletter. 1. Keep the width of the line up to 65 characters. Most people read many emails every day. So, your purpose is to compose your email message so that it is not boring or fatiguing to read. The last thing that your recipient wants to do is scroll his eyes from one side of the screen to the other. No matter how good your content is, if it is fatiguing to read, it risks being abandoned after a few lines. The optimum width of the line is around 65 characters. You just type 65 symbols, for example, asterisks or dashes, across the top and then measure your text returns against this. MS Outlook Express, Note Tab, and some other email programs allow you set the line wrap to any character width you require. So, you don't have to hit enter every time you think you need to. Another thing to keep in mind is that some email programs force line wrapping at 60 to 65 characters on emails received. So, if you send an email wrapped in 100 characters, your reader will receive an email that is broken down. This makes it look unprofessional. 2. Don't write in all caps. It's bad email etiquette. It's like you're shouting at your reader. Nobody likes to be shouted at, and if you are trying to sell something at the same time, you won't make any sales, and even worse, you may lose some subscribers. Some caps, underlining, and bolding are necessary, but don't abuse them. Too many caps, exclamation points, underlining, and bolding work against you. An email all in caps would destroy the reader's confidence very quickly. 3. Check your spelling and grammar. Have you ever seen a website, sales page, or email with spelling mistakes? What do you think about the professionalism of the owner or email sender? Some people may not pay attention to the mistakes, but for some people, one spelling mistake will completely destroy the credibility of the message. It is very important to spell check your messages before sending them. And even better if you have someone else to proofread your message before you send it out. A fresh look always helps discover the slips and mistakes that you might miss. Your reputation and sales are in direct proportion with your messages. The better your message is, the higher the credibility of your readers is, and, thus, more sales you make. So, take the time to get it absolutely right. And with that, we've reached the end of this video all about create the best campaign possible with email marketing. Let us know in the comments section down below if you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful and interesting. Remember to leave a thumbs up before you leave. Also subscribe to Colorful Finance and click the notification bell so you're always up to date with our latest releases as always. Thanks for stopping by and watching. See you again soon in the next one.